Hi guys, the second video of the channel. Like I said, hopefully the second channel will be in a box opening of BT1, which, well, not BT1, it'll be BT1, BT2, BT3. That'll be set one. But no, I have a deck list for you that today, on a Sunday, the 28th of, it's not April, no, March, basically. Yeah, I'm waffling here. I had a locals today at the D&D in Galway here in Ireland. It was a very good game. There was 12 people. I think there was 11 people, and there was 4 rounds of Swiss, 50 minutes, and I went second. I went 3-1. I'll explain what decks I went through and everything, and yeah. But I played Red Omni, and I think this is a very weird Red Omni because the opponents I was playing against were two green, a red, no, a green, a purple, another green, and then a red at the end. And I lost to purple, or not purple, I lost to the second green because of the control decks. Well, first of all, I'm going to show you guys my babies. I had one Koromon, four Yokomon. The Yokomons came in quite handy as well because the from my experience with the locals, people do like to block a lot. So like when attacking, when you attack an opponent's Digimon, the Digimon gets 1,000 DP, and that's pretty good to get like over blockers and stuff and people's Digimons that are suspended. That are just so annoying. Like I had to get rid of like Ceresmons and stuff, and I had to get rid of War Greymons myself. The um the Koromon comes in like really well. Like it came in like clutch for my first two games when I was playing Omnimon because like it says, well, this Digimon has four or more Digi Evolution cards, it gains 1,000. So like Omnimon will have five underneath it, which is just crazy. It's just so good. But anyway, we'll go from there. So what we had was two Omnimon, of course. Two Omnimon. I got one alt, one normal. Omnimon came in clutch game one or round one and game two. I kid you not. I climbed up the I climbed up into what you call it, into War Greymon. I swung for like three or four, and then my opponent would be down to like one last card or like two. And what I did was I would go over the War Greymon, and Omnimon's effect would then pop off. I'll destroy like their blockers or something like that. And as well as that, I know my Omnion was in defense. It wasn't suspended, so I had a Corgimon blocking it, and I was sacrificed the Corgimon and then attack for game. It's such a game buster. But yeah. So two level sevens. My rookies were two Gilmon, two Agamon, the Searchers because I'm only running like four Tamers, two of the Biomons that give you the damage boosts and everything. So whenever you're blocked, you gain 2k. So yeah, it's makes people think about before defending. Two normal Biomons because we want to give them want to get a cheap summon out from the hand. So if we're going first or second, not to mention as well, like we can give your opponent like either two memory or one memory. So pretty good. Two Monodramon, same thing again. Easy to play, easy memory, and not too much memory. Four Agamons from the structure decks. We have to give our turn, our Digimon the boost and everything. So your turn, give 1,000k and start attacking into security and over Digimon. Now we're going into our champions. So that's all our rookies. I played four Dark Tyrannomons because it's a 6 to play in the hand. Not handy, but it's a very lovely number one evolution. And it's a 6k, so that beats the crap out of everything. Two Growlmon because of the pay cost and the evolution card. Growlmon, its inheritance, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 2 DP or less. I kid you not, this just helps you against your opponent's rookies, so that way you don't have to worry about them turning against you. So you swing at them, and then they have rookies to play on. So you just base clear the board. 4 Greymons from the structure decks. We all know what these do. Of course, 4 Cordramons, 4 blockers until we get new ones. Now we're on to our level 5s. 4 Metal Greymons. I have to say this just came in clutch because honestly, this is what made me go into War Greymon easily and Omnimon because of the block. The amount of times where my opponent had blocked and they didn't realize that this Metal Greymon gives me the trade memory, so I was able to go in for the kill. Tell you, it came in clutch. Now this one I really did like. 2 War Greymons. Now I'm running 4 Tamers, of course. So when digivolving, you have a red Tamer in play. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3P, so that's rookies or something like that. And as well as, while there are 5 or more cards in your opponent's trash, this Digimon gets 1,000 damage points. So it's so good for getting rid of rookies and stopping plays, as well as the damage boost. 2 Groundramon. I don't know why people play 4 or 3. I think 2. I like 2. It's like, I know it's like a 2 from playing it, and then 5 from the hand, but 6 damage. If it had an effect or inheritance, I would loved it. Now we're going into our megas. 4 War Greymons from our structure decks. This guy, honestly, it made my opponent crap themselves. You go onto your metal Greymon, and then if you have enough, go drop down your blocker, go into your War Greymon, and then if you have enough, swing, and then you could be swinging for 1 itself, 2 for tie, and then possibly 3 or 4, and it's crazy. Like it, not to mention it's 12, and it's such a good one. Like the BT one, the BT box of this one, it's pretty good as well. But it's only when you bring out on its turn, it only gains security effect. So I kind of like the double swing. Now we are going into the optional cards. So like I said, 2 white, red, not white, but 2 red ties, and then 2 red memory ties. The amount of times where my opponent had attacked me and they went off security and I got this played. Not to mention with the Agumon, with the Searcher top 5. Oh my god, this actually helped me so much, like fix my hands and stuff and fix my deck. Just able to draw this or get the damage boost in. Like I recommend definitely playing that Agumon. I definitely would have changed 1 tie for another red, or possibly keep the same ratios and just add another red tie. So 2 white and 3 red ties. Now we all know this is it's a bit clunky and everything, but I have to say it did came into play. For Gaia Force. Gaia Force, I legit say my ass so many times in like games and stuff. It just went completely crazy. I had sorry, that was my dog in the background. I had it in my security, I had it in my hands, and the amount of times where I used it and my opponent never had any follow-ups. I swear to God, respect your opponent. Don't be like, oh, I'll hold on to this just in case. Read your opponent. Think of how you're going to play ahead. The amount of times where I play ahead and it worked so well for me. I'm so happy that I drew these. I even had 3 of these in my hand once in one game. And I had 2. I had a rookie and I had a champion. And I went up and I had plays. And then I legit, they came out, they brought a big massive monster, and on my turn I was like, you know what, you don't have any recovery after this, so I just Gaia Force, and then I slowly start killing my opponent. But yeah, that was it basically. This deck went pretty well today at the locals at D&D Dungeons and Dragons. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for the host. Dungeons and Dragons, they have their own Facebook website and everything, and they host quite a few locals. They are situated in Galway. Look up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Shout out to the the organizers, Alia, she did really well with this. And shout out to Lily, Alia, Kevin. Kevin is the one who beat me up. Not really. And Stephen. So I played against one Control Ceresmon. I played against one Lilithmon Purple. I played a second Control Ceresmon, and I got beaten up by that. And then I played against a War Greymon red deck, and I had loads of fun. But yeah, like I said, the person who came in clutch, if I can find him now, I don't know where he's gone off to. But yeah, Omnimon, best card. Definitely play it too. I don't see why red players are playing a 4. Bit of a bust. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like and a follow, and I will improve my editing skills. I swear on my life. My webcam is broken, so I have to use my phone. But yeah, peace, guys. Thanks.